recess here for a moment, and maybe somebody else that wants to do an open mic is here, and they can get up and do it.
Teri Fermo is here, wants to read some poetry.
Okay, we have some poetry to be read. Well, bring them on. Bring them on. Hi.
Come back, we do this every Thursday.
Hi. This next one is called Homage to My Hips, and it's by Lucille Clifton, born 1936. These hips are big hips. They need space to move around in. They don't fit into little petty places. These hips are free hips. They don't like to be held back. These hips have never been enslaved. They go where they want to go. They do what they want to do. These hips are mighty hips. These hips are magic hips. I have known them to put a spell on a man and spin him like a top. This next one is one I wrote last year, spring 1991. It's called Promises, and it's a play on peace. Peter Piper pushed his pensive protuberance in the proximity of pristine Polly's unpredictably permissive petticoats in a prophylactically presumptuous fashion. Polly panicked, pondered pregnancy, protested in a predictably prosaic phrase. Don't stop. Don't stop. Pete, oh please! Perpetual please eased in his head, awing and pawing persuasively. Peter proclaimed perpetual respect, like till death do us part, but different. Pete persistently pulled at Polly's panties, hypnotized. Polly pulled them off. Pete freaked. Pretty, plushy, porcelain, perfection. Passwords. Pink pillow talk passwords. Ooh, baby, you know you're the only one for me. Popcorn, Pop-Tart, pop with that weasel, a wop bop, a chew bop, a wop bam boom. This next poem is the most recent thing I've written, and it's in a matrix, which is columns and rows, and it can be read several ways. I'll read it across and then down, and then however the next. Pain, like iodine, streaks down your face. It travels to the corner of your mouth. Momentarily it rests. Drop drips off the edge, too heavy from your lash. It lands, it falls into your coffee. Pain, it travels, dropped from your lash like iodine to the corner of your mouth. Drips, it streaks. Momentarily off the edge, lands. Down your face it rests. Too heavy it falls into your coffee. Pain drips from your lash. It travels, streaks like iodine. It rests down your face. Too heavy it falls into your coffee. Off the edge, pain to the corner of your mouth. Drop drips from your lash. It streaks down your face. This next to the last one here is called Skirt. You are not like me. My name is Spike. I have purple hair. I play bass guitar. I am not like you. I am drug-free. I am vegetarian. I'm a straight-up kind of guy, but you don't take me home to meet your mother. You are soft. You are a woman. You have long black curls. You are Catholic bohemian. Diamond in the rough. You wear expensive perfume. Lysol, I think you said. You are not like me. We get along most of the time on a professional level. However, we have that certain chemical something. If we kissed, we redefine combustion. So I keep my distance because you are not like me. This last one is entitled want like you, I need like you, I seek, I find, I bleed like you, I feed like you. I've been away for a while, in myself, by myself, for a while, to myself, for a while. I'm selfish like you, I'm cruel like you, I fake, I take, I break like you, lie awake like you. I'll run away from you, run away with you, run away, run astray, run away to you. Thanks.
Listen to him with an empathetic ear. You've got a sad tale.
Well, I just kind of wanted to say what was on my mind when we first started doing Uptown Underground down at Tucka. The first night we did it was the night after the war in the Middle East started, and the open mic gave time for people to come up, not really perform, but just kind of say what they were feeling and give their views on things, how they felt, what was going on there. And it was really all I'm doing here. I haven't really planned this too much. I know it's good. But about 2 months ago, right at the end of November, I moved into a new apartment, very affordable apartment, in a neighborhood people told me it really wasn't too nice a neighborhood to be in. But I decided I could handle it. 1 week after I moved in, Thanksgiving night, I came home and found that my bedroom window had been broken. Looked around, didn't see anything missing. By the time the police got there, looked over the situation, and they determined that what had happened was they tried to break a little place in the window where they could open it and get in. And the whole thing shattered on them. The noise probably scared them away. So I got that taken care of. Window fixed. It's been 2 months since then. That was in November, this is in January. I came home tonight, the first thing I noticed was that my front door wasn't closed quite all the way. And you'd have to unlock it. I walked in and looked around and something wasn't quite right. Went into my bedroom and I could hear the noise and see the curtains open that told me that someone had come in again. They didn't break the window this time, broke a little piece on the glass, but the whole thing didn't fall apart. And I started looking around. I called the police immediately and looked around. In the kitchen, cabinets were open. The drawer was open, my bedroom, extension cords in it, nothing was taken there. Looked at my stereo first thing. They didn't take that, didn't mess with it. Didn't really mess anything up. And I looked and there was a box sitting on the cabinet that had been up on the top shelf. It was lying down on the counter now. It had contained one package of microwave popcorn. It's wasn't there now. And a little bit later, when I opened my freezer to get something to eat, I didn't have much food in the house because I just got paid yesterday and haven't done my grocery shopping yet. And in the freezer, 2 frozen pizzas were missing. It's, there's nothing else gone. I started feeling a little funny about that. The only thing missing was 2 pizzas and a pack of popcorn. And they say the economy's bad, that we're in a recession. I kind of tend not to believe that because a lot of it's fear, too much talk, which makes people paranoid, which makes people hold back, cut back in business because they're afraid, because everyone says there was a recession. I don't think it's as bad as they say. But even in the best times, there's people that really don't have enough to eat, that don't make enough money to live on. And I think it's kind of sad when people are breaking in someone invades your home. And if they take something valuable, you feel angry, you feel justified in doing it. But you think, God, just a little food. They didn't even take the half loaf of bread I had, the bottle of Pepsi, and macaroni and cheese. Kind of picky eaters. Messed up the microwave too. But they didn't even think my microwave doesn't work anyway. But it's really kind of sad when in our society that people are breaking into an apartment and just taking food. I just thought that was kind of sad. But share that with you. What I'd like to suggest, if you could afford even as much as $10 a month or per paycheck, I think it would be good to help any way you could, to give to the Salvation Army, to Mother Tucker's Ministries, to the Tulsa Food Bank, help out any way you can, even just a little bit. You can make food go a long way on just a little bit of money. So I hope you'll consider it, sharing with someone a little less fortunate. Thanks.
There you go, Danny. Take it away. Always do it just like yeast. Well, when I was younger, my family was unable to afford a microwave. And because of that, I've been deeply moved. I know that there are other people that still don't have microwaves. And so whenever I received my inheritance, I decided that I would do everything in my power to find new ways for people to have instant popcorn if they didn't have a microwave. Well, I'm here to show you the first one that should be on the market next week. It is called Coffee Maker Popcorn. And I'll tell you a little bit about how it works. What you do is you put your flavor crystals here instead of coffee grounds. And then the hot water trickles over them and drips into the pot where you have your little popettes. There are also some other ideas in the works, though. I'll let you in on them. They're kind of secret, though. I'm thinking about making toaster popcorn and boiling bags with popcorn in them, and patio grill popcorn, and iron popcorn. And that'll make it kind of like popcorn chips, because they'll be flat. And don't think that it's going to stop there. We're going to have dishwasher popcorn. And we're going to have, now this is a plus because it can be used in two ways. A form of popcorn that you can make either in your wok or in your crock pot. And then here's a real miracle of science. Freezer popcorn. It crystallizes in your fridge. And we're working on this it's kind of rough though. Washer and dryer popcorn. It's 2 cycles.